I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. No, my old girl salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Monty's, I don't wanna leave you.
So how many miles per gallon do you think your KTM 690 SMC R gets? Well, today we're gonna try to answer that question with, well, my heavily modified 690. Let's get into it. MPG, or miles per gallon, is a term that's used to measure the efficiency of a vehicle. That's a motorcycle, a car, a truck, or whatever it may be. And I'm going to be using that scale to measure the efficiency of this 690 today. Now, the average MPG of a motorcycle is between 30 to 60 miles per gallon. And that's just the general average, right? I'm sure that a 1390 Duke at the track is probably not going to be getting anywhere between the 40 to 60 mile per gallon ratio. Vice versa, I'm pretty sure some of the other fuel efficient smaller single cylinders that can kind of put you around town are going to get maybe even higher of a fuel efficiency. And who knows, maybe the Goldwing is an incredible fuel mileage that I haven't seen. Either way, with a 30 to 60 mile per gallon average, my assumption is that this 690 is probably going to come in, I don't know, at the lower end of that scale. I'm going to say in that 30 to 40 range just because of the modifications, well, the way you ride these bikes. Let's just put it plainly, we don't ride them for fuel efficiency. So what I ended up doing is actually going for a ride up in the mountains. I rode on the highway, I rode on surface streets, mountain roads, you name it. And I also rode in many different styles and types of ways. Like that's an aggressive way, that's an easy way, pretty much a normal ride for me. And well, in that instance, I was able to then fill up beforehand and fill up after the ride itself. So here's the mileage totals that I got on this ride. So starting off, I was at 10,851.3 miles. When I concluded the ride at the gas station at the exact same pump that I filled up at, I was at 10,927.1 miles. So minusing that out, quick math, that's 75.8 miles traveled in that trip alone. So then when I filled up at the gas station, I put in 1.794 gallons of fuel. So let me turn this around and let's do some math. It was 75.8, and we're going to divide that by the gallons that I put in of 1.794. That then turns into, let me see, 75.8 divided by 1.794 equals 42.25. So then that means that I was averaging 42.25 miles per gallon. So between that scale of 30 to 60, it's definitely on the lower end at 42. Now I ended up doing this 2 more times. Just to make sure that we had 3 tests in total. And with that, I had 112 miles at 43.4 miles per gallon, 61 miles at 41.56 miles per gallon. Now that was kind of just, again, changing everything. That was also just highway riding. That was just local riding. So anything that I could do to try to average that out. So if we take those 3 numbers of the MPG totals of 42.25, a 43.41, and a 41.56, that gets us the all-around holistic average after 3 tests to be 42.40 miles per gallon for my 2021 KTM 690 SMC R with all the modifications on it. I mean, I guess it's not the most fuel efficient, but it's also not my van that's like 8 miles per gallon. So if I had my choice, of course I'm going to ride a motorcycle every day. Either way, kind of an interesting test. The results not shocking to me. I wouldn't expect these things to be the most fuel efficient bikes out there, but either way, pretty cool. And you can perform this test too. I mean, it's very simple. All you have to do is record the miles before you go out on that ride with a full tank, then go for a ride. When you get back, fill it up completely, take the mileage at that time, and then take the complete and total difference between the 2 miles ridden divide that by how many gallons you put into your bike, and there you go. There's your MPG. So I hope you guys learned something today, and I hope you guys learned at least how you can test your own motorcycles out there. For you KTM 690 SMC R owners out there, think of probably 42 to 50 miles per gallon as your average. I would assume a stock bike will probably be a little more fuel efficient. But if you're heavily modified and you ride like me, that is probably going to be closer to 42, 40 range, because I'm sure at the track it's horrifying. But either way, that's a video for another day. If you guys have any other suggestions for videos or any questions, put them in the comments down below. But until next time, remember, keep riding.